If Greece has been on your vision board, this is my exact first time itinerary, which includes ancient ruins, beaches, and lots of relaxation. My first recommendation is to fly into Athens because it is a hub to get to any of the islands that you choose. So when you get into Athens, there is a shuttle from the airport that takes you straight to many destinations in the city, and I highly recommend it. We felt very safe even taking it at late at night. So my friend and I started off by, of course, getting a Greek salad for our first meal, and it was delicious. Also, one of the things that I realized when I got here is that spanakopita wasn't served as a meal, but rather as a pastry, and I love spanakopita. So I ended up getting it later that night, and it was delicious. Athens has so much to offer with ancient ruins, trendy neighborhoods, and delicious food. We went in July, so it was very hot, and I highly recommend going in the earlier morning slots to go to the Acropolis and the Pantheon. We walked through Plaka, which is a very cute neighborhood nearby, and there were some shops and food and lots of street music. After 2 days, we headed to Milos, and it was the best experience ever. We went to Port Pyrrhus in Athens, and we took about a 2-hour ferry to get to Milos. It honestly was not bad. It was air conditioned and was very comfy. I loved our Airbnb in Milos. We stayed in Adamantes, and this really cute Greek woman was welcoming us into our Airbnb, and super duper sweet. If you love cats, you have to go to Milos. There were cats everywhere, and my friend Talia is a magnet to cats. Shortly after we arrived, we went to Santorini Beach, which is called Moon Beach, and it is so beautiful. It is made out of white lava, and I felt like I was walking on the moon. It was out of this world, and is the #1 reason why you should go to Milos. There are shuttles that you can take from different places in town. Make sure that you have cash because it is cash only. The next day was my favorite. My friend Talia and I sat on a boat all day, and we're stopping at different locations to go snorkeling and just swim in the water. It was beautiful. And also our tour guides were hilarious. The next day we went to Ferry Plaka and rented chairs on the beach. We took a bus to Plaka to see the sunset, and I highly recommend getting there early as the sun sets fast. There are really cute shops up there, and I wish we had more time. On our last day in Milos, we took a boat from Adamantes to get to Santorini, and it felt like the Wild West. Everyone was on this boat. Again, a bit scary taking the bus after we got off the boat because the roads were very windy, and we felt like we were gonna fall off the edge of a cliff the whole time. We stayed in a 4-woman suite in the Caveland hostel, and this is not sponsored, but I love the Caveland hostel, and they make it their goal so that whether you're traveling solo or with one friend, you're able to make some friends afterwards. We went to Ia for sunset, and it was stunning. Of course, the next day we had to be on a boat, and my friend Talia and I went on a bigger boat this time that had a bar on it, and it was a ton of fun. I do recommend, if you're going on one of these boat tours in Santorini, to bring a bathing suit you don't care about, because there are some spots that they take you off on that have sulfur, and it can ruin the color in your bathing suit. That night we went bar hopping with our friends in the hostel, and it was so much fun. We went to take cute pictures by the blue domes, and it was very crowded, but my friend Lizzie walked all around and found a secret place where we could take photos. There's this famous cat in Santorini that my friend Talia really wanted to meet, whose name is Brula, and they just let the cat wander all around Santorini, and he is very fat, but that's the appeal of him. So it was nice to see him. We flew from Santorini to Athens, and that was the end of our trip. I have a handful of trips that are planned for this upcoming year, and I want to get more into travel content, so I will be a lot more detailed in these videos with where I stayed, food, our trips, and everything. So I hope you can follow me along in this journey, and comment below if you've been to Greece or where you're considering going.